Good morning, it's post-Thanksgiving. I weighed myself, so I gained 4 pounds overnight. But we got fueling ourselves. I wanted to deadlift today. My back is still feeling a little funky. It's even feeling weird on these, but these feel like they're stretching it out. So instead, we're just gonna do a normal pull day. Because we're coming into the holiday season, I thought it was a good idea. I'll go over like my opinion on different workout splits and things like that. So, you know what? Let's just do that right now. For years, decades even, some could say since the beginning of time, there has been one question that has perplexed the minds of both scientists, common folks, and even bros. That one question is what we're here to answer today. What is the best workout split? Honestly, I have no idea, but these are my opinions on different workout splits, and I'll just go through a couple. But here we are. I'm no coach. I am no scientist. I am just a dude who's been working out a lot, so these are just my opinions on what I think are kind of good workout splits that you can go, and I'll run through like what each one gives and offers and stuff. But first off, this is for anyone who is here strictly because they actually don't know what to do when they're going to the gym. And these are what I like to call the standards. Now, let's go into this first. A lot of people will debate on what the best split is based on how often you can hit a muscle twice. And everything is condensed to the time frame of a week. A week is just an arbitrary number. The only reason people like doing a week is because then you could have the same exact workouts every single day. Like Monday will always be a push day or a chest day or an upper day. But in reality, you can, if you're okay with it, you don't need that to be the case. You can just keep repeating. So let's go through a couple of the standards. The first standard, the tried and true bro split. Bro split is just one body part per day. So chest, back, legs, arms, then shoulders. This is great. It's worked for years. Is it the most efficient? I don't know, but I enjoy it. So how many days does it take for you to hit all your muscles twice? 10 days. And now if you give yourself a rest day after each, it will be about 12 days before you can go and try to hit the muscle again a third time. That is how we're going to split this up and moving forward. So, bro split. Yes, you can hit everything in 10 days. Should you do that? That means you don't get any rest periods. That's up to you. I've tried it before. It was really fun, but I definitely injured myself a bit. Moving on, we have push-pull legs. Push, if you don't know, is chest and tris plus a little bit of shoulders. Pull is back and bis plus a little bit of rear delts. And then you have legs. This, if you don't take any rest days, 1, 2, 3, 6 days to hit everything twice. Now, if you take a rest day, you can either take a rest day every single time, or do this, then do it again, take a rest day. 6 or 7 to 8 days to hit a muscle twice. Moving on. This is one that I honestly have never done, but people love it. I don't enjoy it, so I don't do it. Upper lower. That means you have one day that's an upper day, and one day that's a lower day. This, realistically, you would be able to hit every muscle in 4 days. Or if you take a rest day in between, or like one in, 5 to 6 days. Out of these three, I appreciate the push-pull leg better. But this all comes down to, I like to work out for, why did I write a 3? Not 3. I like to work out for 45 minutes to like an hour and 15. In 45 minutes to an hour and 15, realistically, I can get about 12 good sets in a workout, right? Unless I'm like really rushing through it. I think 12 sets is a good goal to hit in 45 to an hour and 15. Now, how does that split up? In a bro split, you'd be able to hit 12 sets of chest, 12 sets of back, 12 sets of legs, 12 sets of arms, and 12 sets of shoulders. Arms, obviously, it will be split up to where you hit 6 sets of bis and 6 sets of tris. Legs, 6 sets of hands, 6 sets of quads. Push, if I wanted to hit 12 sets during a push day, I would get 6 sets of chest, 6 sets of tris, and then honestly, you can throw in side delts, which really does, that's why I have the extra 2 an hour 15. They range. You could hit another 4 to 6 sets of rear delts in this time frame. Pull, 6 sets of back, 6 sets of bis, 6 sets of rear delts if you wanted to in that time frame. Legs, honestly, it would be the same exact thing as a bro split. Now, upper lower. I've never done this,
But to hit 12 sets of everything, if you want to hit everything every single day, that's not what a true upper lower split does. It kind of, you have like a back focused upper day and then a chest focused upper day. Realistically, you'd be getting 3 sets of everything. So like 3 sets of chest, 3 sets of back, 3 sets of arms, and then you can throw shoulders in. So that would be 3, 3, 3, and 3 because there's 2 parts of your arm, and then shoulders. You're still getting those 12 sets. Now, if you really think about it, in my brain, when you add up the total sets, the volume is pretty similar between each of them during the week. If you don't have the set time frame, you can obviously do more during your push-pull legs, or you can do more during your upper leg or upper lower. For people who are like me and have to work out within 45 to an hour, I think either, actually I'll go into this, I don't think you should do a bro split. I'll give you a better option later. I think you should do a push-pull leg, especially if you're just starting out. This gives you kind of that better time to set ratio than the other ones, because I don't like, some people love it. You can always try it, but I don't really like having to do a bunch of different warm-ups for a bunch of different exercises versus for push-pull legs. You just have to warm up your chest and your tris. If you do an upper day, you have to warm up everything. If you do a lower day, you have to warm up everything. So my personal opinion, out of these 3, I like a push-pull legs better. And this is kind of how I decide that. One sec. Moving on from what I like to call the standards, we have more specialized programs. And yes, one is called specialized. Now, these specialized ones are, I don't think if you're just starting in the gym, you should jump into these. I think you should use one of the standards. But there is first the modified bro. Instead of doing a bro, I think you should do a modified bro because it's just slightly better. And what is a modified bro? Instead of having a shoulder day, you do chest and shoulders, back and shoulders, legs, and then arms. This makes it so instead of 10 days to hit everything, it's 8 days with no rest, or 9 to 10 if you throw a rest day in. This is slightly better on the volume. You can still get it in those like 45 to an hour 15 workouts. And honestly, I really enjoy this split because having an arm day is really fun. But again, it's up to what does your time allow, what feels best for you, and what do you actually enjoy doing. Now, moving on, there are the hybrid splits. Now, this is just one example. It could be anything. So, the one example I have is you have a push-pull legs, and then you do an upper-lower. Now, this could be a push-pull legs rest, upper-lower rest. That fits perfectly into a week, so you could do everything on your specific day. If you don't do any rest days, it takes 5 days to hit everything twice. If you do rest days, 6 to 7. This is a great option. If you like doing a full upper and lower day, go for it. Like, you could put these on your weekends and then have longer workouts so you have more time to do a full upper day and a full lower day. You could do your push-pull legs during Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, rest. Weekends, you do upper lower, rest on Monday, and go back in. And you have your set time frame. It's great for routine, and it gets you kind of the benefits of both worlds of a push-pull legs and an upper lower. And then finally, this is for honestly not most people, but you can do specialized programs. Now, what is a specialized program? It is anything that is personalized to what your goals are. So this could be, if you're strictly a bodybuilder, you want to bring up a weak point. For example, if you want to focus on your arms, you could do an arm day, legs, then push, pull. This hits your arms twice every 4 days and hits everything else, but you get to focus on your arms because you get a pure arm day, you get a push day and a pull day, which adds arms to it. Another specialized approach could be maybe you're really focusing on powerlifting. Then you would have a powerlifting split. I don't powerlift, so I don't want to speak on that, but I would assume that you'd have a bench day, a deadlift day, and a chest day, and then everything else kind of just fills in between. So specialized is once you get the basics down, you can kind of move left to right. Once you get your basics down, if you really want to focus on a specific area, move to the specialized. This also works great for if, for example, you want to become a hybrid athlete or anything of that nature where you're going to be running a lot. You can specialize your days around long runs, short runs, but then have your like arm days around your long runs, so your legs aren't tired. Or such like vice versa. You get to decide what your personal goal is and focus on that. But I do think this is for the more advanced trainers. I think you should start, let me move over here. Start with the standards. Learn your standards, try which one fits best. And I'm actually gonna go back on this and say, don't do the bro. This counts as a standard too, modified bro split, because I think this is just better than that. So if you are just getting into it, or you just wanna try something else, try a push-pull leg, try a upper lower, or try a modified bro split. See if you enjoy it, and if you do, great, stick to it and keep progressing. The most important thing to understand about these workout splits is the split itself isn't magical. What's magical is how hard that you can go during your workouts. And if you're doing a workout split that you just don't enjoy, for example, I just don't enjoy upper lower days, I'm not gonna feel motivated or just have that energy to really push through the workout. I really enjoy push-pull legs and I really enjoy modified bro, so it makes me push harder in the gym. So test them out, figure out which ones that you enjoy, and then that will ultimately lead you to more gains than focusing so much on what the specific split is. Then, once you get comfortable with those and you've realized, okay, yes, the effort in the gym is honestly the more important thing than just what you're doing, you can try to make your own hybrid approach. You can do a push-pull legs upper lower. You could do any combination, like another hybrid. It's not exactly a hybrid, but you do a push-pull legs and then an Arnold split. That would be push-pull legs, back and chest, arms and shoulders, and leg day. Or you can even skip leg day if you only want to hit leg day once a week. It depends on what your goals are. And then once you finally get there and you get to a point where you just truly think you've plateaued, and it is not strictly because like you aren't pushing hard enough, or you're not eating enough, or you're not getting enough sleep, and you really want to grow one specific part of your body, go to a specialized program. Really focus on arms, like almost make your nervous system command a certain part to grow, and then the rest you kind of keep at a maintenance volume to where you're not losing muscle or strength, but you're still growing on the one that you want to go for. That is my opinion on workout splits. Again, it's just my opinion. I hope this helps someone. I'm gonna stick with my push-pull legs or my modified bro because those are the ones I enjoy. And I like to keep them within that 45 to an hour and a half. That's how I like to look at it. Don't overcomplicate things. The main thing is just get into the gym, work hard, and find one of these that you enjoy. God, look at this mess that I have to clean up now.
Ugh. Welcome back. I hope that was helpful. Let's just knock out this workout now. So, starting off with lat pull downs, per usual. It's nice and empty today. I thought it would be busy right after Thanksgiving. Guess not. We're gonna do, I think, only 2 sets here, and then we're gonna do 3 sets in rows. I'm not gonna lie, with all this food that's in me, my back is already pumped from that 1 set, so this is gonna be fun. Gotta use all the fuel from the cheat meal. We only had 5 people at Thanksgiving, and we ended up having 5 different pies, so I had to try a little bit of every single one of them. And then my brother's like a really good cook, so he made some pretty good food. It was kind of hard to sleep last night because I was so stuffed I couldn't really roll over very easily, but here we are, using it. Now, let's go do some rows. So we've decided to go up. We're PRing today. We're using the food, PRing. We're at 5 plates on the swing now. I think I should be able to do it. I was doing 4 plates, a 25 and a 10. We'll see how much we can do. Hoping for like 5 to 8. I'll be happy if I even get 5. 4, the warm up on 4 felt pretty light. So that's why I was like, yeah, I don't want to jump up a bunch of little plates. Let's go for 5. But this calls for music because it is a PR. Very exciting. Can't you tell? I'm exhilarated right now. All right, see how this goes. Back. That was like 7.5. If that, like the 7th rep was kind of like a 3/4. So kind of what I expected, but that's a PR.
Yep.
We'll do 3 here. Feels pretty good. Set number 2. Let's see if we can beat set number 1, because that's kind of the first set. Whenever you're PRing, I feel like primes you for the next one. So you might, if you give yourself enough rest and you don't like absolutely die on failure, you should be able to get or match or maybe do better because your body's a little more primed for it. As long as I can find a good song, everything should be fine.
Nope.
The same thing. I just threw an extra like quarter rep in at the end.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I did do better that set. Weird. Not weird, but expected. One more. Final set here. Let's knock it out. These actually feel really good. This machine always feels really good. I like this machine. I'm also really strong at it, I think. Unless everyone's doing this way. But I don't think they are. I don't know why I'm like way more strong at this machine than just like normal. I guess like dumbbell rows I'm still pretty strong at too. It is what it is. Don't compare yourself. Compare yourself to yourself last week.
Nope.
The worst part about this is I have to take all the weight off when I'm done. I need one of those NVIDIA robots that is trained strictly to spot and take off weight. That'd be sick.
Yep.
Now the fun part. Let's take it off. Finishing off with some mid-back rows right here on the machine that we haven't had. I think I've been doing the bench for a little while. Switching it up as usual. I got my like 6 exercises that I picked from. 2 for each. Like high row, low row, mid-back row. Yeah. Anyways.
Yep.
I should probably go up on this soon. Maybe next time. Set number 2 or 3 here. Feeling good. Feel so wide awake right now. I got like 10 hours of sleep. Feel like I'm talking fast. Yeah. So I got my birthday present early from my parents, and I may have seen what it was on Amazon, so I opened it. But surfboard booties or surfing boots, so I think I'm gonna test them out after this. That'll be fun. Final set of this exercise, and then we're gonna go try to snag a bench and do my normal bicep curls. And I'm not gonna jinx it, but it feels, my elbow feels pretty good right now. Not gonna jinx it though.
Hey.
Yep. I'm gonna wipe this down and grab a bench. Hey guys, guess what? We bumped up to 40s and the elbow feels pretty good. So we're getting there. This is pretty close to what I was before my elbow was bugging me. So it's a happy holiday season. Thankful, as long as it doesn't hurt it again. Only time will tell. Damn. That felt good. That was nice. We're gonna stick with these and then do as many sets as I can. Fun. This is an honest question. Do you think I'm psychotic for doing this where I'm not listening to music anymore? Honestly, really nice now. I feel like I can focus way better without music, whereas before I needed it. It was like a crutch. I don't know, but feels good. You should try it. It's been what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Set number 2.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'll probably only film one more. I'm also still doing my rehab exercises, by the way. Don't forget, don't think I forgot about those.
That's for more preventative measures. But yeah, I'll probably do 5 sets here, but I'm only gonna film one more. And then, yeah, so I'll see you on that set. I hope that's good enough. Oh, that's fine. Last set you'll see. This is only the 3rd set, but I'm feeling 5. Like, I think I just said that. Either way, last set you'll see. Nope. I can definitely tell today that I'm crooked. Like, this shoulder is raised more than this one, and I think it's because I have that knot right here to where it's harder to get down this way. Yeah. Posing might be funny because I might be like this. This is what us US gym rats wait all year for, the post-turkey pump. It feels pretty, I feel pretty full right now, so. I'll probably be a little bit fluffier, but that's fine. Not really.